Hello, welcome back, and we're going to do a video, I'm going to do a video on King Vegeta. So King Vegeta's been out a little while now, and his event has just gone, and as things are quieting down, I can have a perfect chance to actually explore this guy. So just a quick one for him. So he now has 4 key 70% stats, and he gets an additional 10% to attack and defense per Pure Saiyans on the team. If all allies are Pure Saiyans, he has a 50% chance to stun the enemy on attack. That's not super attack. His super attack just raises defense for the turn. If there is one Vegeta family ally in the same turn, he will also get an additional 50% defense and a 30% chance to crit, and he also gives Vegeta family and Pure Saiyans 25% attack and defense, but no key. So you'd probably have to build around a complete Pure Saiyans, and you'd have to have at least one Vegeta family. Well, that's pretty good considering that that you'll need to run the Vegeta is the main link. There are several Pure Saiyans, but the best one would be AGL Blue Vegeta, right? So I'm going to go into several events. I'm going to try several docking events, and then I'm going to try a Super Battle Road. I daren't really use him in Extreme Super Battle Road. I might give it a test at the end, but certainly this is not a unit to take into a Red Zone or Cell Max. So I'll come back when we've got a right setup. Alright, here we go. So I have managed to find an event. This Bojack event is brilliant. So basically I am going to run a Vegeta family team, actually, a full 180%. And I've also got other strike units in here to really get all the links. We're running AGL Kid Vegeta, and we're also running the STR Trunks, just so we can actually trigger the links such as well, one of them is Roll Lineage. Super Strike would be one of them. I believe the Kid Vegeta probably has the one that's Bombardment and Super Strike, and he also has Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, so and Royal Lineage would be a perfect partner. We also are rocking this guy, as he's an Inked Orb Changer, perfect just to get a few orbs. So we'll just blitz through this phase, and I'll come back when we have the right phase on the next rotation. Okay, so we're back now. Right, so we are going to have a look, see how many links we can get. So we have 4 links, and remember, only one of this is not a Pure Saiyan team. That's actually 2 of these, which is Trunks. So start of the turn, he gets 146k. That's not so bad when he raises defense for the turn. That's a 30% buff. But that actually could be 20% higher, factoring we don't have some Trunkses. So it'll be something to look at when we go into Super Battle Road. But we are going to see what his attack stat is. So on this we are triggering Royal Lineage, Saiyan Pride, Super Strike, and Shattering the Limit. Really, that's probably the lion's share of his attacks, right? So we're just going to take down some people who would be a bit of a nuisance. And then yeah, so plenty of key on the field, that's not going to be a problem. But we'll just see what attack stat he can get to. Right, this is definitely someone like the seal is just annoying and the stun, right? So we'll just need to take them out. Right, 2.43. 2.43 off the bat, and with 146k defense, and that actually could be higher as well. You factor in we're missing 20% stats with the 2 Trunkses. It's not too bad, that. But yeah, that wasn't so bad. For a free-to-play unit, like a strike unit, that worked out really well. Alright, I'll see you on the next rotation. Alrighty, so this will be the best one going for him. He's going to have King AGL Vegeta as well, Kid Vegeta. We are triggering 6 off the links. We are only missing Blazing Battle. I actually don't know what Blazing Battle does. Let me find out. Blazing Battle gives me attack 15%. Not going to be triggered by any of them anytime too soon. But okay, so outside of that, we're at 50. We got basically all but 15% attack. We are at 138k defense, and we are looking pretty strong. Actually, same with that Kid Vegeta. And that Kid Vegeta is doing well with Gifted Warriors on here. So as we are, do we get any more or any less? Yeah, we're losing Saiyan Pride. So we'll keep him in the middle, and we'll see what attack stat we can get. Now bear in mind, outside of support, this will be the best rotation going for him. outside of something like Physical Kid Buu just to help buff everything, right? This should be the right rotation. 4.95 by the way for this Kid Vegeta. This is a solid team for him to be on. You can get most the passive. Wow. And then a 5.76. By the way, this is not his best setup, but probably his best part. A triple. So he's up to 6.29. That's a 6.3 million attack stat from it. He's not even the main show. 2.6. I feel like he's been a bit... I feel sorry for King Vegeta. Following that Kid Vegeta, who just did a 4.5, then a 5.5, then a 6.3 million. That wasn't his best setup, by the way, but damn near close. That's insane. So that was a 2.5 million, just over. So again, not bad for a free-to-play unit, but as we've just seen with Kid Vegeta stealing the show, yeah, okay, there's a bit of work to be done there. Right, so we're going to... Actually, I'm going to quit this. I'm going to jump back in to see how his stats fare with a completely pure Saiyan team. Like this. So we're only going to trigger Royal Lineage and Saiyan Pride. Right, okay, so let's try and take down a few of the annoying ones, and then we can see what we get here. So 146k, this time on a full pure Saiyan team. We're getting the extra 50% defense with a Vegeta family, of course, and yeah, so, and we also have a 30% chance to crit. Everyone is being buffed as well by 25%, that's why everyone's start of turn defense is quite good. I mean, have a look at this GT Hero Vegeta. Before he supers, he's already at 170k, so that's pretty good itself. Right, and then we'll just hit on Bojack just so we don't wipe everyone out. Right, so 5.74 by this LR will be a nice benchmark. By the way, just because this was a benchmark, you'll find that the AGL Kid Vegeta was beating that in quite a fair bit of spades. 2 million, just over 2 million. Not the best, but then again, we haven't got Kid Vegeta to prop him up for a bit of links, right? Okay, I'm going to also float off this Blue Vegeta. This Blue Vegeta is only on rotation just so we can give a 30% support to all Vegeta family allies. I'll catch you on the next rotation. He is perfect rotation. We are getting 5 links, so that's same Warrior Race, Bombardment, Shattering the Limit, Royal Lineage and Super Strike. We can get Saiyan Pride from another Vegeta. However, we will lose out on the 30% support for Vegeta family allies that this guy is giving, plus with the extra 25% that everyone is having. So let's see. Basically, we are getting what, 30% plus the 25. So we're getting 55% attack and defense with a little bit of key. I think 2 key from the Blue Vegeta. 55% on this rotation to everyone. Now, last time AGL Kid Vegeta did do really well, so he's going to look massively impressive. With the right rotations, with the right supports, you can get slightly higher supports, but otherwise this would be it. So he's looking at around 159, that's 160k defense. There's 30% to go on top of that, and that is with the 50% with a Vegeta family ally. So we'll just have a look at what we get. Actually, do we lose links in the first place? No, we actually don't. So we could actually stick him in the first one. So let's see what we get here. Actually, shouldn't have done that. This is where I get taken out now. This is where I get sealed. However, we'll see. So it'd be a good comparison side by side of these two free-to-play units. So what we're looking at now. 2.78. 2.78 million free-to-play. That's about par. I say that, and then this guy pumps out a 5.62, and this is just his first attack. This guy can triple super, so that was a 5.62, so this guy really is better. I'd like to say King Vegeta is good, it's just, yeah, I get that 2.72 versus the 5.8, it literally is double the power. Alright, on my next rotation, I won't have the support, but I should have all links active, so we'll have a look then to see what it looks like without support. Looking for then. So this is again the 5 links, we could get 6, but this is 5 links, but this time no support, right? So we're going to see how we fare. So 2.72 is his own individual benchmark. We have plenty of key in the field. Do you know what, since we'll do this because you are the auto super at this point. It's more important with this guy that he can actually trigger Super Strike and Bombardment, because they are attack links, unfortunately related to specifically Super Strike people, right? So you're going to need to run something along the lines of this guy, or maybe the STR Trunks, right? 5.25 from Kid Vegeta, this is just his first attack stat. And does he do any more? He does. He jumps up to 5.76. Again, this guy, this kid is stealing the show, right? And a 6.29. So pretty much like the first rotation. Again, Super Battle Road, yeah. 2.52. So he's still hovering around a 2.5 million, right? Now factor in that we had 2 Trunkses that were lowering his stats by 20%, and he was only losing 10k defense and around what 100,000 attack stat. It's not really that bad. Obviously you'd want to run this team if you ran him on a Terrifying Conquerors. He would have significantly less defense, only running his 70%, and then he would have no additional passive, which means he'd be unrunnable. I'd like to say he's a free-to-play unit, but Kid Vegeta just shows us that he's not up to scratch. Alright, I'm actually going to jump into a Vegeta family Super Battle Road, and let's see how he can handle his own there. Alright guys, this is perfect. We open up Vegeta Family Super Battle Road with both Kid Vegeta and King Vegeta in this rotation. Now I'm tempted to do this, but I'm going to do this. This is the way that it goes. What are we actually losing? We have 6 links, that would be a good rotation. So we're only losing Saiyan Pride. We are at 140k. Now all of these are on the Vegeta family, and they are all on pure Saiyans. So that's not too bad. So 140k is around what we're looking for. This will be no items. Let's see how he can fare on himself. Do you know what? We're going to stick with hitting Roshi. He's already a good key. This is no support. So let's see how he actually fares in this. Kid Vegeta could actually do some real good damage on this Grandpa Gohan, right? So that would be quite good. I'm a bit curious at the end what's going to happen, but more importantly, we're just here to see how he fares in this. 60k, 2.4 million, 138k. He's getting 30%, so he's up to around 180k, and then he's taking double digits. That's not too bad. He also has a 50% chance to stun the enemy, but all of them need to be... Oh yeah, no, I think he would still actually trigger that. I guess it just didn't happen. By the way, this guy's still putting out several million attack stats to the tune of 4.5 million, and he's just wasted this guy. So, first round, he actually took that attack fairly well, and he was able to take double digits or more or less no damage afterwards. He had a 50% chance to stun, but it just didn't trigger. But still, all in, that was actually fairly good. Let me get to another rotation. Right, lovely, here we go. Right, so this time we're going to have type advantage over some of these rather than type neutral. And again, 2 enemies, so quite ferocious. We are still getting the 5 links, and we are still at in the realm of, again, 140k basically. This guy will go to around 180k. So let's see how he fares against, you see, Gohan's just going to be the hardest one. But let's target Goku then and see if he can actually take him down. So again, I'm tempted to use an item, but I don't really have anything to take him to full health. This will have to do. Let's try this. Okay, so more or less full health, 541k. Okay, perfect, let's see. This is the only 359. I'm doing better with this guy at Super Burst. Again, 2.4 million. Had his chance to stun, doesn't actually do it. But he is taking nothing from there afterwards. This is actually type advantage. That's good. Okay, so the 3 million by Kid Vegeta. So after a super attack is more than capable of holding his own in Super Battle Road. So that's quite impressive. And at a 4.1, wow, okay, this Kid Vegeta is really good in, and again, the stuns are really good. What we taking? Double digits, right? That's not too bad. And don't forget, Gohan has not had his attack debuffed in any way possible, and I think that was actually pretty good. I'm gonna see. I don't think there is actually an Extreme Super Battle Mode, but I'm probably gonna leave it here. The reason I leave it here is on a good note. So for sure, what I can say is, so King Vegeta, is he worth it all around in the end? Is he actually a good unit? Well, actually he is. I mean, I say that, but as I've been saying throughout the video, AGL Kid Vegeta kind of just showed him up in terms of attack, and he had comparable defense at the start of turn. The only advantage is this guy raises it on defense, whereas so a double super would be quite nice. He had a 50% chance to stun in all of the Super Battle Road stages, and he didn't. So unfortunately, that kind of played out bad against me, right? But he was getting his extra 50% defense, and he was getting his 30% chance to crit. Overall, it's not a bad unit, capable of running in Super Battle Road, which is and that means Infinite History, and even some Fight and Legend events. I probably wouldn't try and use him in the GT ones, but for sure the original Eli Goku Fight and Legend event would be a solid bet. But again, if you needed someone for the Vegeta Family Super Battle Road, that's plausible. If you were gonna go with what are the other teams he's on? He's on like Storied Figures and Terrifying Conquerors. So he's on Terrifying Conquerors, Space Traveling Warriors, Storied Figures, and Inhuman Deeds. So to actually get those four, I mean, Terrifying Conquerors, Space Traveling Warriors, you could perhaps probably build a Saiyan based. You'd only need one Vegeta in there. As for Storied Figures, probably not going to be a good one on that. I have shown him in his probably best case scenario, and with a flip of the coin, that stun could come in real nice. So again, built really well. Not the most offensively capable, but it depends how you look at a 2.5 million attack stat. Again, free to play unit, that's actually not bad, especially after an easy A as well, right? So again, I think all round considered, I think this guy is actually pretty good. Alright, I hope you liked this video. I hope you found this free-to-play unit a worthwhile pick. And remember, he is good. So if you liked him, then that is great. Definitely get his missions done. Alright, that's the end of the video. If you liked it, you liked it. And if you didn't, well, you didn't. Sucks to be you. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.